I just have to say this because I've just got done with One Punch Man, the finale, the final episode, right? And I'm mind boggled right now. Like, I feel cheated. I feel betrayed. It's like I felt betrayed before when I saw that cheesy ass animation, but to end it like this, the fuck, man. But let me actually give you a summary because it's fresh in my mind. I just finished it, so I liked Garo's story. I didn't like that they fucking beat on him so hard. Like Bang and Bomb were just railing on him, and he was already weak. It's like they're picking up the scraps of Garo and just being like, oh, we're gonna finish you off by literally beating the shit out of you. And Garo had enough at some point when his life started flashing before his eyes. But I like that backstory. It's a good backstory. He's really more like an anti-hero than a villain, but you know, obviously he's gonna be something a lot more formidable. Depending on how they go, you know, since the bird guy, the bird monster, I don't know his name, grabbed him, saved him basically from getting beat more and dying. But they got this centipede monster, Centauro, and Bang, Bomb, and Garo. Genos couldn't beat him, but Genos did some good damage. He did more damage than Bang and Bomb did, which shows me that Genos was not able to fight. No, he was having a hard time fighting weakened Garo, and Garo got weaker and weaker. So Bang and Bomb were just tag teaming him, and Genos was just like, "Yep, I'm just gonna stay here and watch what's going on." And I thought that was funny. Like, he's just watching him die. But yeah, they do nothing to Centauro because he's just invincible until Saitama comes in, and King's just like, oh yeah, Blast is here, because Blast fucked him up last time, Centaur's like, dude, I need my revenge, man. So he goes to King, and I thought it was pretty funny. I don't know if they're like trying to actually state that Blast is actually Saitama, but I think it's pretty funny how Saitama finishes him off, but Blast like damaged him a little bit. And no one's seen Blast for years or some shit. And we were probably gonna get a backstory if this season got longer or long enough to end the Garo arc. We would have probably seen a backstory of Blast. Fuck me, this wording. But it's like the way it ended. I felt like I thirsted for so much more, and that's not just like animation, just story wise. It's just like, why would you end it there? Why the fuck would you end it? That's so anticlimactic. It's like, now season 1, and not even the animation season 1 is better. It's like the fucking way it ended, so much fucking better. So they better have a season 3. They better. Because if they don't, that is such a waste of my fucking time. Such a waste. I would have rather not have season 2. And I know I'm probably like one of the few people that think like this. But it's like, you're gonna end it like that, you better have another season. You better have another season to wrap up that shit. And I know that, you know, One Punch Man, you can go for like 4 or 5 seasons, but for it to end like that, fuck that. Fuck that. Too big of a cliffhanger. Way too big of a cliffhanger. And then they did like some after credit scene. Yeah, we're Marvel apparently, where they're just like, oh yeah, you're gonna go meet the boss. You're gonna go meet King Orochi, and we're never gonna see that. But I guarantee they're gonna have to announce it, man. Like, you cannot just make us wait like 3 or 4 years for that dumb fucking animation. It looks like you worked on that for 12 months. 12 fucking months. And keep in mind, I'm not an animation guy, you know, but, you know, a person, like an individual that is very good at their craft and everything, they can make something really good looking in 6 to 7 months. Like that Siryu fight. There was a fan animation where it looked just like season 1. And then we got the Siryu fight, and it looked shit. Guys, he pulled a Jonathan Joestar with Siryu. Did you guys notice that? How he was like, oh, real big, and then his head was small. It was like the manga version of Jonathan Joestar. I swear to fucking God, that's what it was. But we're not talking about Siryu. because that's already butchered. But I still watched it because I love One Punch Man. Come on, man. It's like I like Mob Psycho. I like One Punch Man. Mob Psycho stole this year. Okay, it's like One Punch Man couldn't do anything better than Mob Psycho. It's like there's no competition. But what it can do is announce a season 3 before Mob Psycho, because Mob Psycho, funnily enough, was able to get a second season before One Punch Man, and it actually came out better than One Punch Man. Who would have thought? But here's what I'm thinking. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. One Punch Man season 3, it's gonna have to come out next year. It's gonna have to come out next year. They cannot do that shit. Okay, it's either gonna come out next year in 2020 or it's gonna come out winter of 2021 if they want to prolong it to save time or have more time to animate, which is bullshit. You know, that's what they did with Tokyo Ghoul, and they butchered part 2. Amazing animation. I love that. I even said, I remember I was talking to like my friends about that shit, and I was like, dude, I really hope that we don't see stick figures again in part 2, because, you know, we're having 6 months, maybe they're having more time. I saw fucking stick figures, man. The only good fight in that anime was Juzo and Kaneki. That was the only good fight. And this is no different. The only good fight that I ever saw from this season was one. And it was Garo versus the A-class heroes. Because that was a good fucking scene. That was actually pretty well animated. And it's like Senator Choro looked okay. You know, I liked the Garo one more, but, you know, for what they were doing, I would say Senator Choro wasn't bad. But everything else, fuck that. Fuck that. So if they do a season 3, it better be a lot better looking, and they better not end it at a fucking cliffhanger. Just care about the product, man. It's like they obviously had to pick up the scraps, JC staff and everything. So I kind of understand that. That's why they're getting a lot of flack. But then again, I'm a cold motherfucker. So fuck you guys. Okay? You guys have time now. Now season 2's done. Now you can work on your Food Wars, and you can make that all polished and everything looking better than with the shit stain that you just put with One Punch Man season 2. And then when season 3 comes out and you're making it, because if they don't make it, someone else will, it better look better. Better look better. Say that 5 times fast. Alright, I'm gonna go before I just lose my mind.